I hit it. I hit
It's
it
been
2
hit.
minutes ago.
No.
Well,
Pray I do not hit it again.
I don't know.
check out integrated voice and video. No, because
No, I had to tell it no on that. All right, so
Hi, recording.
Hi, recording.
Hi, recording.
Where last we left our heroes, Walker.
Walker's in a fucking
seven-way.
And there's a,
Yeah,
And there's a
Walker's-
dead guy watching. And there's a
You know, Walker's not doing. I mean, Walker's doing well, actually. No, I'm gonna take that back. Walker's doing pretty all right.
if anyone is gonna do well fighting six vampire spawn, it's the fucking light cleric.
Mm-hmm.
So, what is this vampire going to do? So we're starting right off, right back into combat. Actually, at the top of this round, Grog and not fucking no, wrong game, brain. Freya, you're gonna both arrive here at the top of this round.
Yeah.
yippee! I want to jump in through the nearest window.
Same.
Okay.
Grog does not care if they're open because Grog has been pacing around the city for like at least.
So the door
15 minutes.
has been fractured in. The door looks like someone utterly destroyed it.
Grog will walk in through the door if the door is on the side that they are, but if going to the door means walking to one of the other like walls of the house, and there is a window, Grog will take the window.
No, you guys would come in. I've just placed you both. If you would both like to roll into initiative.
I would, yes.
We didn't. Okay. Oh my god, what the fuck are these tabs? Where are the
Oh yeah, that
character
was what
sheets?
Charlie was talking about. They've changed the icons.
They're in the one labeled journal. It looks like a book.
It
It looks like a closed book.
Yes.
Versus the compendium, which looks like an open book.
Why is Grog's token? Oh, is it the apostrophe? It was like, why is Grog's token just labeled G? But maybe it's because they have an apostrophe.
I don't know, but that's weird.
Like in a D&D game, you'd think that they'd be fine with you having apostrophes.
And apostrophes, yeah.
It might be.
That might be for the like the file you use to upload, because I know that certain file types don't like having non-standard alphanumeric characters in their names.
All right.
We usually find apostrophes. Anyway.
So now that you are both in combat, this vampire.
Well,
Right?
don't they have
to roll initiative?
They rolled in.
Oh, they did.
Oh, they did.
Yep. So this vampire right here is going to look at the scenario that is happening. She's going to roll her shoulders and stare directly at all of the other vampires and Walker and go, "Fuck this."
She's also
going to take damage.
No, she's not.
Why
She's
not?
not in the
Why not?
room.
Sunlight.
Oh, no, she does technically take the sunlight damage. That is true. Which is 20 a turn? Walker?
The
sunlight damage is going to be listed on the vampire stat block, not on the spell.
It is not, which you would think would be helpful.
What the?
These are vampire.
These are vampire spawn, right?
It is 20 radiant damage. There we go. So she's going to take that damage. Alright, there we go. And she is going to crash her way out the window, landing, unfortunately for her, right next to Grog. So, Grog and Freya, the window above you smashes open, and this woman lands right next to you as steam is like coming off of her skin, and she turns and hisses at you. Freya, you recognize immediately that it's a vampire, and in fact, Freya, your vampire sense is tingling. There's a lot of vampires here.
Hi. Fun fact for everyone, unrelated to this for a second, you can actually finally zoom in and out on the map using your, like, mouse or trackpad's natural zoom.
How do you do that?
How do you do that?
I mean,
I
for
still
mine,
scroll
I'm
up
just...
and down.
Yeah, for mine, I'm just, like, pinching and unpinching the trackpad, but it's what I normally do to, like, zoom in and out of, like, images, and it never worked on Roll20 before, but now it does, so that's nice, because zooming in and out of Roll20 used to be really annoying.
It is. Except for me. Alright, Walker.
Yup.
Do I get an attack of opportunity with her land? No, only if she leaves.
No, she lands next to you, so if she tried to leave.
Okay.
But the I'm gonna count that jump out the window.
That's okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 25. Yeah, she could technically step away, but like it would only be just like to the next adjacent square. That's not really worth taking the damage. But anyway, Walker,
Yes.
do whatever it is you're planning on doing.
Okay. Let's do this. That'll be a 15-foot cone.
Okay, which direction? You're not going to be able to catch all of them. You could literally pull up the code now.
All of these shapes and not a cone?
It's not in shapes. It's
in measurement.
It's in measurement, although it's
gone.
gone
It's in
now.
measurement. No, I still have it.
I don't.
15 foot. It doesn't say how many degrees.
Because all cones are the same degree.
I think it's a 90-degree for a thing like this.
Yeah. 90 degree might be right wide, but 60. 60. Yeah, can somebody look this one up?
Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on, yeah.
I know.
I'm looking it up.
5e 5e spell rules. Hello, D&D Beyond. Thank you. For the first time ever, you are actually being helpful.
So a cone is... A cone extends in the direction you choose from its point of origin. A cone's width at a given point along its length is equal to that point's distance from the point of origin. Cone's area of effect is maximum length.
So if it's a 15-foot
cone,
then the
space at the end of the cone should also be 15 feet, which is about that cone you currently have.
Yeah, I think it's a 60 degree cone.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at.
I wish they would just say that.
Then if you specify it, the people are like, this cone is 61 degrees, you can't do it, blah blah blah.
Okay, so
You can hit all three.
I can hit all three.
All
Their
right.
speed is halved, but I don't see a disadvantage in Spirit Guardians.
No.
I don't know if they get a disadvantage from daylight.
This is a saving throw, so no.
Okay, tight.
And what saving throw is it?
50. It is a dexterity save.
Dexterity save? Okay. So I'm just gonna go clockwise. Pass. Pass. Fail.
Okay.
So what's the damage? Is it half on a... Yes.
Holy fuck!
Holy fuck!
10.
Mm.
Do you want one for each, or you want one for
No, it's the same for everybody.
everyone? So that is rounded down 8 points of damage for the ones that passed, and 17 points of damage for the ones that did not. I should have cast at a higher level, but there we are.
That's alright. Would you like to do anything else on your turn?
I don't believe. Yeah. She's going to, she's reciting, Halor doctrine at them. In full, fire and brimstone creature voice. And full volume.
So all of you, the rest of you who are around here, can hear that. Karth, you're up.
So
man.
Before I
do anything, can I make some kind of brainy check to determine if Karth knows what needs to be done with these bones to make them stop vampires from existing in town?
I'm gonna... Go ahead. Roll... religion.
Okay.
That's the one smart thing Karth is not great at. A 10.
You know... I'll give you this. You know, their presence when it was at her resting place made it impossible, and this is a bit, made it impossible for vampires to enter the church. They could enter the town, but it made them very uncomfortable, and they would have, essentially, if they weren't fully covered, they would burn, and like it made it really awkward for them to be in town.
Actually, I would like to be a little more. It made vampires uncomfortable and burn in town, or it made Strahd uncomfortable?
Vampires.
Okay. Then actually, Karth doesn't want to do this, because I just remembered that one of my very good friends, who I've only lightly stabbed, is a vampire, so we're not going to do that.
It would only be, you would have to make it all the way back to the church. Like, and it would, Karth with the 10, Karth has been around enough religious people to know that there's probably some kind of religiosity that has to happen first. You can't just chuck the bones in the grave and call it good.
Right.
Okay. So Karth is going to just gonna kind of drop the sack of bones against the lee of the house. And kick a little bit of dirt over them so that it looks like it's just a mound of dirt. And then how tall is this house? It's a two-story house, so I've been kind of assuming it's like maybe 25 feet tall.
Yeah, that's fine.
Cool.
I'm going to bonus action dash, which gives me 60 feet of movement.
Yep.
Total, not a bonus 60, but 60 total. I'm going to use 25 of that to climb up the house.
Okay, that puts you back at this. I think it was this window actually that got you. That you get.
Yeah. So I would be here, and now I'm here, but I'm on top of the house, and then I'm going to go I've got 35 feet left. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35 onto the edge. Like I'm hanging off the edge of the house but have not dropped.
Yep.
And then I am going to action dash to get over to the window.
If you want the action to dash, you can't have hidden that. You would have just dropped the sack and gone.
Sure.
Cool.
And as part of my movement, I would like to stealth. Because sneaking is not actually an action.
Nope, go ahead.
19.
Yeah, you're stealthed, and as you kind of peek in the window, you see the old man is dead. And you see the vampire spawn have surrounded Walker, but also inside the room, and even sometimes phasing out and, like, passing by you. Can you describe the warriors again?
Those are literally career soldiers. They are career soldiers that have died on long-forgotten battlefields for stupid fucking reasons.
Yeah, so you see all kinds of soldiers in different uniforms and things, sort of half walking, half floating. The vampires that have quote unquote surrounded Walker also don't seem to be doing too hot.
Cart, if he were visible to people, like very visibly, like mimes wiping a sweat drop off of his forehead. Not that he sweats, because he is a lizard. But that's Car's turn.
Cool. Next up will be
Another vampire!
Another vampire.
Who will immediately make a saving throw against Spirit Guardians.
Yep. What's the saving throw for Spirit Guardians?
That is a wisdom saving throw.
15?
That is exactly my spell DC.
No, I'm asking, is it a 15?
Yes.
Okay, that's 20. So she passes.
So she takes half damage.
Yep. What's the damage?
6.
Alright. Not doing hot at all. We are indeed going to attempt to attack you, Walker. That's going to be a miss. That's 21 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay. Seven points of damage.
Okay.
And she's going to attempt to run away.
Can I attack of opportunity her?
You certainly may.
Sexy. So that'll be with Lightbringer then, I guess.
Okay.
That's my
Yeah, go ahead. That's 10 to hit.
Yeah, so I miss.
Yep, that is indeed a miss.
That's
Did she take her sunlight damage?
Oh yeah, plus her sunlight damage.
Ah, yes, the sunlight damage. And now, after you swing, she goes, ha ha ha, and laughs at you as she attempts to run away. And immediately dies.
You missed!
Can I ask a question?
Yes.
Did she die then, or did she die at the top of the turn?
Technically, she would have died at the top of the turn.
Can I have my hit points back, please? I need them.
All right, this once. But
Yeah, we
if
gotta
I
remember.
miss
We
it,
gotta
no
remember.
one says anything until after the
Yeah.
fact.
You're fine. That's fair.
Again.
That's fair.
But no, it is fair. I missed that. You should have your hit points back.
Thank you. I need them. That cut me by half.
Freya.
Yeah.
Another vampire has just leapt through a window. It is now menacing Grog.
Freya looks at that one and is like,
Grog is grinning from ear to ear.
Grog, have fun.
It's a lot of teeth.
Freya's going to jump onto the wall in front of her.
Mm-hmm.
And then spider climb to this window.
You can get
how
into
much
that
movement
window.
is that?
That's 25.
Okay.
You're sort of in a nebulous spot down there, yeah, so I'll let you just get up there for the 25.
Can I get
so you
through the
pop
window?
through the window. You can.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as you get to the window, though, I need you...
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I need you to make a saving throw.
What kind of saving throw?
Oh, actually, no.
Well, hold on.
Oh.
Is
How covered are you?
Freya a vampire or a vampire spawn?
Freya's a vampire. I have sunlight
Freya's full
vulnerability.
vampires. Yeah.
I don't think it
They still have
matters.
sunlight hypersensitivity.
Yep. While in direct sunlight, you take fire damage equal to your player level. This damage ignores any resistance to fire damage you may have.
Okay.
She has her own special version. That's good.
Yes, because otherwise it would just be 20 points flat, and that's a bit much.
Yeah.
That's a yeah.
So I take 6.
You take 6 points of damage from the sun. You also, again, see what seems to be soldiers in all various different kinds of uniforms, made partially of light, flying around the room, harassing and stabbing at the vampires that are currently up. You can see 3 of them. You do see a dead old man and a pile of ash.
Damn.
And some clothes. So at least one vampire has died here.
Do I see Walker over there?
Yeah, you could see Walker.
Freya's like, you okay, buddy? You need some help?
And I guess you just hear her angrily reciting scripture.
Yeah, no, just
Alright,
shouting.
I'll give you
scripture.
some help. I take my last 5 feet of movement, and then because we had to run here, I took my rush potion. Do I have 10 extra feet? So I'll take 10 more feet of movement. Now I'm up here, and I don't know what the range is on Igni. Did I write it down anywhere? Hold on. It is a 10-foot cone. There's one guy over there. Is it a cone? I guess. I'm gonna actually upgrade Igni +2 and make it into a Scorching Ray.
Dope.
So, okay, that's 3 rays of fire. So, targeting this one, and this one. This one.
Okay.
So the first one is 9.
9 does not hit.
Okay, the second one, fuck. 8, and then the third one, 12.
None of those hit, unfortunately.
Jesus, what? Yeah, I guess it is rolling correctly. Oh well.
Yeah, I was looking. You just rolled low.
Damn. Okay, so that's 2 vigor points.
But they have definitely are now aware of your existence in this room.
Freya takes her weapon out and prepares.
Okay. Top of the round. Or not top of the round. Top of this person's turn. That's the 17.
Sorry, to hit whom?
No, to pass your. We're at the top of the round.
Oh.
Top of the turn.
Yes, so daylight damage plus, yes,
Already
17.
got the daylight damage. So it's half of whatever you're about to roll.
So that was 7.
This one going to use her action to disengage.
She takes 20 damage.
She already took 20 damage.
Okay.
10, 15, 20. And just manages to get outside the window because her speed is slowed.
Koth's right there like, hey, fucker.
Karth
is not saying anything. Karth is sneaking. But he is. I got plans. I got schemes. I got irons in the proverbial fire.
Knives in the proverbial hand.
Rog.
I got Walker. I got so many knives.
You're up.
It's me.
You're the problem, it's you.
Whenever, I'll explain later. I can rage on a bonus action, yeah?
Yes.
Does raging have a penalty if I don't hit anything every
You
turn?
just have to attack. Or
I just
be
have to
attacked.
attack.
You
In
do
which
not have to
case,
hit.
I won't do that because everyone else is upstairs and being incinerated. So I'm just going to attack with the Hellfire Maul.
Go for it. That'll just hit 15.
All right. Which is impressive because that is a +8. 11 bludgeoning damage and 5 fire damage.
Grog's gonna be so disappointed when this vampire dies in one hit.
Mm-hmm.
They are having the worst time.
All right. Would you like to do anything else?
I have a second attack if they don't explode.
She's not exploded yet.
Cool. 24.
24 definitely hits.
13 plus 5 fire damage.
So that's 17.
Yeah. No, 18. So it's 16 for the first one, 18 for the second.
Barbarians are stupid.
So you've hit her twice with the maul.
Grog just swings up and gets through the thing and then down the head.
She looks at you, staggering back, still up, looking real bad. And you say, oh, fuck me.
Hi.
Hi. Next up is...
The vampire in the corner.
Vampire in the corner who's going to take their damage.
Actually, I have a question, T. Is this vampire also just hanging on to, like, the windowsill?
Has sort of looped out because she has, she can walk on walls.
Gotcha. You put that fucking cone away.
Yep.
I need to take damage from daylight.
Yep, already took that. 30. So this vampire is going to use her action to dash. So that's 5, 10. Yeah, 40, and is fucking out the window. That's a fail.
And then she
dies from 2d6 fall damage.
She just spider climbs down the wall.
Come on.
17. Yes. Yes, that is not helpful in my ear. Thank you. All right. Henrik is dead. It is this vampire left. That is a critical failure on the saving throw. 11 points of damage. Also going to 5, 10, 15, 20. You do have attack of opportunity, technically.
Oh, this is a new rack, is it?
You know.
Because I attacked the opportunity. The other one.
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah, so now 5, 10. 30. She can't make it because her speed is halved. But she is now at the window. And finally, the last one. That is also a fail. So this one's going to also dash. 5, 10.
Hello.
30. Looks at you and goes, "Who are you?"
Don't worry, I'm
Seemingly
here to help.
Confused.
Vampire
begins to try and run past you.
Yep.
So go ahead. Your silvered blade. Is it fucking... and she turns and goes, "Who are you?" And you're like, "You're here to help." She goes, "Alright," turns around, and you just fucking cleave her straight in half.
Not helping you.
Both have turned to dust. And clothes fall to the ground.
Remove your head from your shoulders.
Back to the top of the round. Which vampire was that? Oh, the one fighting Grog. Who's going to attempt to attack Grog. That's a miss. That is also a miss. And she's going to just attempt to run.
Hit her, hit her, hit her.
Yeah, I will. I'm just checking something first.
For your reference, Grog, if you miss, that's how far away she's going to get.
Cool.
Reckless attack. Reckless attack.
You can't
I don't
reckless.
know.
I don't think you can reckless on a reaction.
I was trying to see if Vindictive Heart works as if
Ooh,
I
you
if
got
I
it.
have to take damage for Vindictive Heart to go off. But I haven't written the feat down, so I need to check. Grog's sheet. Hell Barbarian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Vindictive
when
Heart. While raging, so I have to be raging.
Yeah.
also reckless attack does say when you make your first attack on your turn is when you activate it.
Yep.
Which is fascinating because I don't think a single other ability uses that wording.
No, it's a weird wording. Oh, you definitely hit.
That's 13 damage.
So whereas all the others have turned to dust, as she does turn to dust as you hit her with the Hellfire Maul, the dust then catches fire and vanishes, leaving no trace of her but her burnt clothes behind, as you send her screaming to hell.
Which is really funny because Grog just winds up like a fucking batsman and just swings it directly into the back of her head, so she just falls face first into a pile of fire. Good for her.
Fucking
This vampire spawn dies. First thing that happens immediately after dying is she wakes up an imp.
Walker.
It's not my turn, so we're doing
No, yeah. Walker,
Mm-hmm.
you up too?
I'm gonna go over here. So that one that was downstairs is gonna make a saving throw. She's just re-entered Spirit Guardians.
What's the range on Spirit Guardians? She has
30
climbed.
feet?
I can't depict this, but she has climbed down
Please
a
hold.
little bit. 30 feet
15 feet.
in a. It's just a radius and a sphere.
It's a 15-foot radius, so I guess a sphere.
Hold on.
Most spells don't specify if they're spheres or not, unless it is a spell that has sphere in its name.
It would be weird if it was like a horizontal.
Yeah, so, okay. That is a pass.
Okay, so she's gonna take 8 points of damage.
Okay.
And how far down is she?
Well, you have another one standing in front of you.
Yeah, no, I know.
You would have to look out the window.
Okay.
You don't just psychically know where she is.
Okay.
People have
So a
attacked her.
cone is also 3-dimensional, right?
It would not work.
Okay.
Because you would have to be
That's fair.
If I'm standing right where I am right now and I throw something in a cone, if someone is hunkered below the window that you are at, it will only hit you.
Okay. So guiding bolt doesn't say I need to be able to see her.
You do.
All spells that have a target require line of sight.
Yeah.
Aye. Okay. Okay.
You also have one again directly in front of you.
I'm aware.
Walker.
Okay. What's your thought, Holly, before I ask my next question?
You get a little wiggle in your mind from Karth. Fun fact, Karth doesn't actually think like a person, so it's less words and more just a feeling of the ones outside are already dead.
Okay. So, can I check something? So I don't usually play cast like this. If I do Scorching Ray, which gives me 3 bolts.
You would still have to see who you're attacking.
And I have to denote all 3 bolts before I cast, so it's not sequential.
No, you have to.
Okay.
You have to say who you're shooting at. before
Okay,
you
bet.
roll.
I'm going to put. If I look at the one directly in front of me and the one to my right, how do they look at me?
Pretty rough, both of them.
Either one of them look any rougher than the other? Not really.
If you want more information, you can use your action.
For fuck no.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna get 2 at the one in front of me, and 1 to the one to my right.
Okay.
So that is a ranged spell attack for each.
Let's just do the first one. Why is your spell DC different?
I don't know.
Where did you get 15?
The top of my sheet says 15. We had to program in Scorching Rays the main spell, so it's not updated when I put up the level.
Okay, you'll have to manually update that. But then your other one didn't update either. Because also you have to update all your domain spells.
Yeah, because I've programmed them in separately. Okay. So I'm doing what, 1d20 plus my wisdom modifier.
That's the spell attack bonus.
Oh, plus 7. That is a 22 to hit on the first one.
Yep, that hits.
That is a 15 to hit on the second.
Nope, roll your damage. That roll does not count, FYI.
Eight.
Okay.
That is a 24 on the second hit.
That hits.
That is another 8.
Alright.
And the one to my right is a 21 to hit.
That hits.
Is a 7 points damage.
Right, you should be able to just hit and... You should still be able to do the damage from the spell.
Not the way I've programmed it. I need to finish it.
So yeah, you kill both of them.
Okay, then with the last part of my turn, I will step forward, look down at this one immediately below me, point down, and shout, "Surrender now or die here."
Okay. Karth?
Does she serve? Okay,
well,
well, first up,
It's not her turn.
Yeah, fucking
5,
fucking
10, 15, here to the corner. Well, I mean, you can respond to being talked to when it's not your turn. Does she verbally indicate that she is going to surrender?
No.
Cool. I round this corner, and I am going to hit her with a flask of alcohol.
To let you know, she looks to be in an utter panic and is not hearing Walker. When you round the corner and look at her, she is in a frenzied panic.
Would
Walker be mad if I killed a vampire after she offered a plea of surrender? I'm gonna throw a flask of alchemist fire at her.
Yes.
So alchemist fire is you can throw this flask up to 20 feet, shattering it on impact, make a ranged attack against a creature or object, treating the alchemist fire as an improvised weapon. So I have to roll roll 1d20 plus 5 because I'm not proficient with improvised weapons, I don't think.
No, you need Tavern Brawler for that or something else.
Yeah. Well, actually, hold on. Description. I know proficiencies is listed. Hold on.
I don't remember anything that you have that would give you proficiency with improvised weapons.
I just want to make
Oh, yeah,
sure.
Go ahead and double check.
I just improvise. Yeah, I was just double checking that improvised weapons wasn't technically considered a simple melee weapon. It's not. So, does a... Can I have advantage because I'm attacking from stealth?
Yes.
Yeah, so the first one is a 15, the second one is an 11. Does a 15 hit?
15 hits.
Cool. She...
So did you... wait, why did you roll twice?
Advantage.
Oh, right.
Flask of Alchemist Fire. On a hit, the target takes 1d4 fire damage at the start of each of its turns. The target can end this damage by using its action to make a DC 10 dexterity check to extinguish the flames. Otherwise, Alchemist Fire does not ever go out.
Yep, so go ahead and roll your 1d4.
So she takes 2 points of damage, and then 4 or 1d4 damage until she dies or stops to undo it.
Okay.
That was my action. I do have a bonus action left. I can't two-weapon fighting because I didn't actually take the attack action this turn. Hold on, sneak attack.
You would not get sneak attack with the vial.
It is an attack, though.
Yes, but it is not an attack you are proficient with.
I don't have to be proficient. It just has to be a ranged weapon or a finesse weapon.
Which a thrown vial is not.
Ranged.
It's not a ranged
not a
weapon,
ranged
it's
weapon.
a thrown bottle.
It is treated as an improvised weapon, however.
I'm gonna say no.
Okay.
Because that's more about the kind of, like, being able to hit someone in the proper place and everything. You just brained her with a vial and set her on fire.
Well, I think that is everything I... Well, hold on, actually. So I moved 5, 10, 15, 20 to here, through a thing. So then, if I wanted to, I have 5, 10, dash, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Drop back down, reacquire back. That's what I do.
Alright.
I'm not climbing down, I'm dropping down. So I do have to make an acrobatics check or I take fall damage. I don't think I take fall damage.
No, you do not take fall damage.
Rogues! I'm everywhere! Okay, I'm done.
Alright, next up, everybody's dead. Freya! Take your damage in the sun.
Mm-hmm. Freya will see that there are no enemies around. Just like, fuck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ow. Jesus. She's like smoking.
Yeah. So technically the sun is shining both inside and outside of the house because it's on a stone. And it's in, like, what, like 100 feet, 60 feet or something like that? but I would say once you're through that door, you were like it doesn't pierce walls. It's only hitting the outside because it's on an outside stone.
Mm-hmm.
So I say once you're through there, yeah, you're safe.
Freya's going to call back to Walker, be like, tell me when the sunlight is off. That's my turn.
Okay. Grog, what would you like to do?
Did I hear the breaking glass from over here?
Oh yeah.
Cool. I'll sprint over.
Okay.
It's probably going to take my full movement. Oh, I can set it to linger. Okay. Yeah, because that's 20 plus. What's my movement speed? I feel like my movement speed isn't 30 because I'm short. Oh no, it's 35. Okay, so I can run 7.
Yeah, you're a barbarian, yeah.
So 20, and then I have another 50, so I can get to
the back door.
The back door. Cool. That's my turn.
Oh, no. And now you all realize why this vampire was panicking. Because she can't make it out of the sun in time.
Yay.
And immediately dies. And with that, I do believe
Yeah, we did it.
We're of initiative?
The bones are where I left them, right?
No, like
In
the left.
the one turn I wasn't here looking at them.
In the 6 seconds.
Yes, Harley, the bones are still there.
Cool. I'm gonna climb back up into this room and rush over to Walker. Literally like clambering over, clambering like either over or between Freya's legs if need be.
How
And also,
the fuck
don't
are you
forget
going
there's
past
the-
me?
I'm size small.
No, I mean how. Plot the route that you're taking.
I climb up to this window,
Uh-huh.
and then I.
Oh, yeah.
How do you have 80? Oh, I mean, we're out of initiative.
You were out of initiative. Grog, you actually rounded that corner in time to watch a vampire just into dust.
Grog pokes at the pile of dust with her hammer to see if anything happens, because that other vampire caught fire and that was fun.
Grog
This one was
voice.
on fire. And she,
Grog voice. Are you gonna do something fun? Oh, actually, it is important to note. Because it's alchemist fire, her ashes, after they burn away, the alchemist fire is just gonna sit in this grass and burn for like ever. If no one puts that out, if no.
Grog keeps poking it with his hammer that is on fire.
Mm-hmm.
He's just crouched down in the dirt. Just like.
How many of us took damage in that?
I
Me and
did.
Freya.
Freya cannot enter the room.
Yeah.
I know.
You can turn it off. It's your spell.
I looked, it didn't say that I could. It just said it was an hour.
Oh, so that sun is just there for an hour.
Any
Spell can be cancelled by the wizard who cast it.
Sexy, I cancelled daylight.
That is... I do not actually think that is necessarily true.
It's
Because there are spells that explicitly state that they can be cancelled early.
Is there concentration on it?
However, it does say it does. No, it doesn't. It does say that completely covering the affected object blocks the light. So Walker will just haul one of those boxes over to the offending brick and drop it in front.
Hold on. What? This is sunlight, right?
Daylight, baby.
Daylight.
If it's not a concentration spell, it does not explicitly say that it can be ended early, then it sticks around until it's done.
Okie dokie.
Freya's like, can you turn it off?
Yeah, Walker's just gonna hoof one of these crates over the offending brick.
Freya pokes her head in. Waits to see if she explodes into flames.
She
No,
doesn't-
with the sun blocked, you definitely don't like the look of what's behind that box. Over in the corner.
Alright.
I'm gonna, as we kind of poke around in here and have this next bit of discussion, I'm gonna prayer of healing for Freya and I.
I'm also hurt.
Oh,
Not from this fight. I was hurt when we got here.
Okay. Also,
I love
Garth.
that Walker just like takes a breath, like puts her hands together, and Garth is like, "I'm hurt too," and she's just like, okay.
Has Grog got any damage I should know about?
1, no. 2, Grog doesn't know that you're healing anyone. Grog is still poking the ever-burning hurt.
I don't think you have to be aware to be healed by this.
Walker has to be aware of you.
Mm.
And just include you in it.
Oh, good. We all get 11 points back.
Hold on. You say 11 derisively. That's a third of my hit points.
For a second level spell, it's a shitty roll.
It's 33 healing. Is what it
That's
is.
true. That's fair.
I mean, this puts me at 1 under what my max is. So,
It does actually take me to 9 below. We're so squishy, it takes me to 9 below my hit points.
Yeah.
So, like,
You stop at 11, but you're also very low level.
we're very squishy.
We're babies.
Garth will also remind you, because it's been a few weeks, there is also armor in the other room.
oh.
Right.
In case
Hold on. Karth is going to step into this pile of dust and then telepathy past the pile of dust and then telepathy to Freya. There's some armor in the bedroom. Check it out. It might be useful.
Why are you yelling
and do you
at
have
me?
the...
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to yell. I'm getting used to the telepathy. It's new.
Why not just say it? I'm 30 feet away from you.
Faster.
Not. But okay. Freya goes into the bedroom.
I think I have it marked in my inventory, even though I can't use it. It was a suit of half plate, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it's a suit of half plate armor. Which is, AC 15, and you can add up to +2 dex to it. It also might be magic. I don't remember. Is it magic, T?
You have no idea. You didn't check. You didn't have time.
Oh.
So, am I putting this in my inventory? Because it's in your inventory, and
It's in my inventory so we wouldn't forget it. I'm not carrying it. I physically couldn't.
okay. So, what is this? Half plate. AC 15 plus Dex max 2.
We're in hell.
As we work this shit out, Walker's gonna turn to Karth and go, "Do we have it?"
We're in hell, I think.
You're in hell.
Correct.
You either got it or you ain't.
Hello?
No.
You got it.
All right.
Hello?
No.
Ah! Hello?
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 No.
Are we
Are we
back?
back?
Sorta.
Hell yeah!
No. I just disconnected.
Not back.
Hello.
Hello?
Hello?
Hello.
With like a little flourish and a bit of sleight of hand, Karth pulls a bag of bones out of one of his unlimited pockets.
Walker's gonna reach out with one hand and lift the bag, and with the other hand, she like ruffles the top of his head.
Karth makes like a soft chirrup sound, and then immediately throws himself out of a window.
Aww. Everyone starts
it.
hearing smashing noises from downstairs. Grog is just turning these coffins into splinters in case anyone's still inside them.
You know what? That's not a bad plan.
Vampires can regenerate sometimes if they're close enough to their coffins.
That would be very smart if Grog knew that.
Grog's
Grog is just like, there might be dead people in here.
Before I bounce from up here, Walker is going to rifle through the pockets of the fucking traitor.
So you don't find anything on him, but you can take the time to search the home.
Walker's gonna turn to Freya and kind of raise her voice enough so that if Koth has not knocked himself out jumping out of the window, he can presumably hear, and ask them to toss the place and thoroughly search it, and then she's gonna start hoofing it to the church.
Karth is going to limp his way up the side of the wall back into the building and be like, sure, I'll help Freya toss the place. And I'm just gonna give Freya the help action because I have to go feed my dog.
Puppy!
I will.
Puppy!
I will commence tossing the place.
Alright, make an investigation check.
Make an insight check to see how dejected the salad feels right now.
Yep, with advantage. 15.
Well,
Whatever.
that was the insight check to.
Oh, insight. So your investigation has advantage.
21.
21.
You have no idea what the salad's feeling.
No.
You never do.
Find the coffin maker's home. Where are we?
When I pick up that armor, it doesn't do anything, does it?
It is warm to the touch.
Half plate. Warm.
I might be wrong about the half. I might have told Karth wrong. I'll look that up in a second. So going through here.
I was with you on it, Al.
You find 50 pieces of electrum.
God damn
Its
it.
face on it.
I already took the money, unless it's different money.
This is different money.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Frey will pocket the electrum.
And
I am helping. I'd like to take the money
money
anyways.
You're helping me.
You would be able to go through, and if you wanted to, you could put together from everything here a woodworking tool set. You could probably put two woodworking tool sets together.
That's more than the electrum, I think.
Yeah, I mean, it's always good to have some stakes. So, Freya will do that. She'll make at least one. I don't know if Karth wants to get some too.
Oh,
You know Karth wants his
any
kind of
dagger.
dagger.
Wood, silver, steel.
What material is Electrum made out of? Is Electrum a metal? Like, on its own?
That's a very good question.
All coins in D&D are simple tin plated in other metals. Electrum coins are plated in a combination of silver and trace amounts of
It is like either a silver or gold alloy combined with copper.
Yeah.
So it's not
It does
just
occur.
like...
Electrum does occur naturally.
Oh, interesting. Okay, I will make one woodworking kit. Anything else of interest in here?
Oh, there was also this. The Karth, did you get the? Did you write down the sword? There was also a very nice looking sword.
Mm-hmm.
It was a long sword, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I left that.
I figured.
Why did Karth leave it?
Not proficient.
Not proficient. He couldn't carry it.
Oh.
But it looks like it is. It doesn't quite. It's not a set with the armor, but it does vibe match the armor in decoration.
Okay. Do I feel...
And it is full plate, by the way. It is not.
So full plate. If I wave my Witcher amulet around over these, do I detect any magic? Yeah.
The sword does not. It is by your Witcher eye silvered though. But the armor it's got like silver scrolling. It does seem to have some cut rubies, and it seems to be made of a mixture of brass and gold.
Interesting. Do I know anything about that combination? Rubies, brass, gold.
It does have some symbols on there. You recognize both of them. It looks like it has a symbol of Lythander within a symbol of Palor. The sword is exclusively looks to be exclusively Lythander themed.
Gotcha.
These were found alongside the. I guess you don't know what they were found with. Karth didn't tell you.
What?
Oh,
Right.
those are found with the bones. Those are probably the Saint's armor and sword.
Oh. I mean...
Karth
does not say that out loud. Karth won't say that out loud unless it turns out the armor and sword are critical to re-sanctifying the town.
Freya holds them both up and is like, "Where did you find these?"
Where
you found them?
Is that
In
true?
In the bedroom.
Yes,
that's true.
They were too heavy, so I couldn't carry them when I picked up the bag of bones and jumped out the window.
Okay. And this full plate, that's still 15 AC plus dex.
No, full plate is base 18, no dex. Full plate is the not the best armor in the game, but it's the best heavy armor. Even if it wasn't magical, that shit is 1,500 gold pieces to buy. 750 to sell.
Do we have anyone that can identify things?
I mean,
I don't have the identify spell, but Karn is proficient in Arcana, which might work.
Join the club.
It's
my club.
I don't know if she can
Look,
learn
you've left the one person who could fully identify it back in Barovia.
Who's that?
One of your boys.
Wait!
Drindar.
Drindar is a... What is Drindar?
Drindar's with us. I left fuckface McHuman guy in Barovia Village.
Apto might have it as a card.
Apto does not.
Okay.
I have to look at what Drindar is, though.
Drindar is like a mystic.
Is a mystic? Drindar can attempt it. Actually, no. Drindar's a fully religious mystic. So yeah. So that would be...
I thought she was a warlock. Like base warlock. Wouldn't that be arcane?
Yes, but all of her abilities and themes are geared towards worship.
Ooh.
You could
always put it on and attune to it.
And it's Vannon, the old bugbear.
Mm-hmm.
Your wizard, who you left behind.
If you put it on and you attune to it, you'll know what it does, because that's how attuning to magic items works.
Walker, are you still here or are you gone?
I'm gone, man.
I assume we were with Walker walking back to the church.
No, you're tossing the house, man.
Yeah, so you
we
guys
were
can
told to stay back and toss the
Right.
Now that you've tossed it, would you want to start making your way up to the church?
Sure. I forget what me and Grog were doing. We were looking for someone.
Grog was looking for some... Would you like to remind Grog that he was looking to kill the, that she was looking to kill the
Burgermeister's guy.
The Burgermeister's right-hand man?
Yeah.
True, Grog will have forgotten that.
Grog got to kill somebody.
Grog got to kill someone and they, like, burst into flames, which was very cool.
I think that would happen if you kill anyone.
And at this point, actually, at the door, there's like a knock.
Hello?
And like, standing just outside the broken door, there's what looks to be a very young man, maybe 16, 17, but dressed in guard armor, going, there was... Oh, that's right, everybody here's something. There was a disturbance. People were talking. What happened here?
No.
Do you want to, or should I?
Freya will point to the, is there a body here? No.
No.
Turned into
just
ash.
clothes. Not even ash.
Oh.
Also, if this guy just...
Yeah, that is Freya looking out there. You see just clothes. And the clothes are like charred and burned, but the ash is missing. Like, human-sized things produce a lot of ash. It's
Also,
not like in Buffy where for some reason they become tiny little piles. It is a human's, like... We're not losing mass here, so it should be a large amount of ash.
Telepathically, because I have a brain
And
in
also,
my head.
oh, real quick, and also he goes, and, that light's really bright. Or sorry, that light there's pretty bright.
Is
Is the light still there after we've taken the time to toss the whole house?
It's got like
Probably.
15 minutes left on it.
It's like an hour. We
Yeah.
were only in combat for like 30 seconds.
Yeah, they're like, is there any way y'all could turn that off, or it's
Oh,
hurting people's eyes?
It'll go off soon.
Oh, good.
We had some. She tries to remember if this town is sympathetic to vampires or if mentioning that we just killed a bunch of vampires is going to be a problem.
Karth
The
doesn't thumbs up.
Burgermeister, the Burgermeister really hates Strahd.
Yeah. She leans in and is like, we had a little vampire infestation in here that we dealt with.
Oh damn!
Mm.
Oh damn! Where's where's Henrik?
She like does that little like hand motion that's like, you know what happened. Extrapolate.
Extrapolate.
Karth
very fully says
they
they had him brawled, so.
Where is this conversation happening? Is it upstairs?
Right in
or-
front of you. It's right
Yeah,
here.
Yeah, it's just the front door.
He hears a table shatter.
Oh. Oh damn! They got Henrik, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. You'll need a new coffin maker.
Need a new carpenter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
New coffins.
Grog!
Well, what?
What?
Hold on. Now. Huh.
No one dies.
He did make a lot of money. I'm not really cut out for that. Sorry, I was distracted there. Thank you for stepping in and defending the town. I'm gonna have a look around if you don't mind.
Oh,
Absolutely.
absolutely. We'll get out of your hair. We've got to go back to the church.
But
Are you? I gotta say to not leave town. Are you? Where are y'all staying? You're not from around here.
We are.
Why are we not allowed to leave town?
I gotta make sure. And if you just leave town, then I'll get in trouble for letting people who might have murdered Henrik leave.
Wait.
Who
Sorry.
Killed Henrik?
Hold on, who are you?
Out
Out of character, who killed Henrik?
Okay.
I did.
Yes.
We are
We are staying at
We're
we're staying at the inn up the road. We'll be here for a few days for the festival.
All right. I just gotta check, make sure there's like, the signs of vampirism.
Right. Well,
And that's all. I just
No,
gotta
no.
have a look.
absolutely, you do that, but it's a bit more critical before you do that. Henrik's backyard is currently on fire.
Oh. Oh shit. Oh. Need.
And then
By the way,
as
sorry, Karth, looking up, Henrik is like partially torn in half. There is nothing to point directly at Walker.
No,
I know, but Karth is still gonna go up to Henrik's body and take his dagger and put like two little pinpricks in like the meat of where his neck and his shoulder join.
When you pull his clothes back, he has been bitten multiple times.
Oh! Don't!
I don't even have to desecrate a corpse today. I kind of wanted to, though.
And you see a few from upstairs. You see a few guards run back in there, stomping on the.
Wait,
hold on. We tossed the house. Did we run Henrik's pockets?
Yes.
Okay,
cool.
Yeah.
Karth comes back down. It's like, all right, Grog, Freya, we should get to the church.
Are there more coffins in there?
They're in the ground, unfortunately.
Ah.
Actually, Grog, as we start walking, are you even able to step into a church, being a weird hell gnome?
We've already been into churches.
Grog shrugs.
Both of us
Find
have
out.
been into
Grog
churches.
shouldn't.
Well,
I know you can go into a church, Freya.
Vampires
Vampires have never been disallowed from entering churches, just crossing bodies of water and being in sunlight.
If it's sanctified ground, we cannot go into it.
So, we'll with that conversation going on, we'll cut back to you arriving at the church with the bag of bones. The priest there goes, "Oh, you found. Oh, well, yeah," and kind of views Captain across himself, but like makes a motion just seeing his sainted lady in a burlap sack is a bit
Yeah.
crude. He goes, "Well, where's her
Or what?
her armor, her sword?"
I genuinely have no idea. It was a tad
Vampire.
run.
Grog, we're still on the road there.
Your friend Henrik.
Wouldn't put it that strongly, but Henrik, yes.
Good, I'm glad. So when I say the despicable traitor, vampire sympathizer, harborer of cretins and Strahdites, you wouldn't be offended.
Not particularly.
Wonderful. He's dead.
I'll say a prayer for him. He's still going to get a proper burial. Sister,
Absolutely, he
do
is.
not let this place.
We bury everyone. We give priority, however, to the innocent. It is important that she is reinterred properly.
Well, I will have to tell you the history of my lady. She was not always so. To call her innocent would be a kind gesture.
I mostly meant that by reinterring her, we would perhaps protect.
Yes, I'm not sure it will work without her armor and weapon. But we can. Allow me to consult my. One moment. I have a book on canonized saints. Hold on, and he kind of scurries off. And he goes, "Prepare. Can you prepare the bones, at least?"
Yes, sir.
Right. And he kind of
Walker's
scurries.
gonna head up to the altar at the back, and is gonna clear it off, ruffle around with her sword, find a clean cloth, and start arranging the bones out properly, with appropriate prayer. And she's going to. She's gonna use her token. I think it's probably her last token of the day to touch base with Freya and say, "We may have a problem. There is some armor and a weapon missing. I'm
Freya.
not sure how big a problem this is yet.
Freya
Stand by."
has the armor and sword in, like, armor tucked under one arm, sword in the other hand. She's like, "I don't think it'll be a problem."
It takes the father a long while to both find. He's got several books and he's reading through on whether or not it's needed. And then, but at that point, you will actually arrive.
Grog steps inside the door confidently. Does he catch fire?
Grog, for the first time ever, there is this is a new feeling for Grog, actually, I think.
Mhm.
You don't hurt. You don't immediately burst into flame or anything. Grog feels apprehensive about being in this place.
Kind of sucks in here.
Freya steps inside also. Does Freya feel anything?
Ooh, you are uncomfortable, Freya.
It does suck in here.
Right.
Looks to Karth.
What?
How do you feel?
What god is this a church of?
Aelor.
Warm and distantly affectionate. Like I'm meeting a nephew for the first time.
Okay, that is not the response I was expecting.
Aw, did Himrath have babies?
All the gods are Himarath's children. That's what being an old god means.
It means he was really, really pregnant for a long time. The circle of life.
And at this point, you hear that.
Mm.
The loud singing of the Circle of Life interrupts you.
Just echoing through the wonderful acoustics.
There is a little boy running around a little stable, not stable, the little altar boy is helping you. And also at this point, Milo, who is the, I know he's got a different name. His other name, the name of the book is fucking stupid sounding, so I'm not calling him that. He's just gonna be Milo. The one who you're aware, Walker sold the bones to him.
Yep.
He's also he's walked in. He is just sort of silently watching.
Walker's gonna do the head toss to beckon Freya closer, and is going to give her very, very quietly the rundown she needs to know that this boy put everyone in jeopardy by selling the boats because he didn't believe they offered any protection.
The kid?
The medium-sized one.
Okay.
So he's sort of late teens.
Yeah. He has no interest and no time to talk to godly folk. Perhaps you could talk to him from a practical standpoint on why maybe we shouldn't sell our community's only protection, even if we don't think it works.
Are you asking Freya to do this or Karth?
Freya.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Freya.
Karth's not offended.
No, it's a good choice. Karth would probably get frustrated and start cutting fingernails out after like 2 minutes.
Freya's like, I guess I could talk to the kid. Here, there's this, and she hands off the armor and the sword.
Walker's gonna put those on her side of the altar, as it just out of the way, while she's working on the bones, but also out of sight.
And then Freya's going to find this teenager. What's he doing?
He's watching the whole thing. He's just standing outside, leaning on his shovel.
He's teenaging.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's if he had a phone, he would be looking at it. Freya will approach and be like, "What? Did I get his name?"
Yeah, Milo. For ease. Yeah.
Milo.
Yeah, that's my name.
my friend tells me that you had something to do with the bone incident.
Yep.
Have you learned any lessons?
Well, stupid people will buy a bunch of old bones, and you can feed quite a lot of people with the money they'll pay for it.
You did not learn the correct lessons, so I'm going to break this down for you. Saints' bones are very powerful, and you are very not powerful.
And you are very stupid.
So, in the future, you should think about what might happen if you did not have the protection of those saints' bones. Is that simple enough for you?
I won't
should
buy
tell
the
'em.
bones again, but I don't regret what I did. Too many of folk are starving round here.
Well,
And it's not like any of them are protected by no bones.
I'm not sure how true that is. But
He sort of just shrugs. You go ahead and make an insight check. 19. This is somebody that has grown up in Barovia and fully just because of their experiences do not believe in the gods at all. Like you get a sense this is somebody you're not going to convince.
Right. I had a feeling. Fran like thinks about pressing the issue and then is like, well, let's not find out what might happen without these. And doesn't know how to end a conversation with a teenager. So,
He walks away.
Yeah. She also walks away.
You both turn at the same time and walk away.
Freya,
Yes.
good job.
Why?
I'd have just stabbed him.
I liked
Thought about
bone
it.
incident.
Like bone incident.
At this point, the priest comes out.
I like
Fucking right.
Without looking up from his book. I found it here. We don't need the armor or the sword, so if they're lost, they're lost. That's fine.
Right there on the altar.
Shut up!
Oh.
They're not actually.
Oh.
Fucking
Part tackles
Grog
Grog and just shoves his hand straight into her mouth. Shut up.
Oh.
I wouldn't put your hand in there.
Walker
Just starts
literally-
chewing on Karth's hand like a cow with grass.
Walker extends.
You take 4 points of piercing damage, Karth.
Are
Are you sure it's not bludgeoning?
Or poison.
No.
Piercing with those teeth.
Walker,
Actually, what's your strength modifier?
Mine 4.
Yeah. Of course, it's 5 points.
Walker waves a hand from the currently being reassembled feet of the saint up, and it is just bones on the table, and she is still working on them. It is very clearly no armor to be seen right now. And she goes, do you have appropriate vestiges to wrap her in, Father? Fine cloth or similar?
Yes. According to her funeral, it looks like it would be just simple cloth.
Could you acquire clean, simple cloth?
Yes, of course.
Excellent.
He snaps, and the altar boy runs off to go get it.
Excellent.
And he walks up to you. At the altar, and then goes, "Ah!"
Yes, this is a matter for some sensitive discussion, Father. Not in the middle of
Well, as they belong to myself and the church, there's not much to discuss, is there?
There is, and I would like to discuss it with you, Father. I am not, for a moment, gainsaying anything you have said, but I would like a moment to discuss this with you critically when we are safe from being observed by the enemy.
Yes, the enemy had this in their possession.
Yes.
Well,
but when
then they're
she's
aware
back
of
in,
them.
no, that's not my point. That, Father, I am a doctor, not a spy.
Speak plainly.
These vestments may well prove vital or useful to us in taking down the enemy. If the beloved saint does not need them for now, if we may borrow and use them to take down her enemy, is that not appropriate?
You'd have to ask her.
If you have means to do so, I'm certainly willing to. I don't have. Do I have Speak with Dead? I do have Speak with Dead.
Fucking.
You're gonna let me? She literally just looks at him. She goes, "That is not something I assumed you would be content with."
You are a priest blessed with divine magics.
Certainly, she is your saint.
She belongs to Lythander, and therefore her life and body were not her own, as yours were, as mine. So,
We will ask. That is
we'll
appropriate.
ask.
Can you
However,
help me finish assembling her first?
yes, of course. However, you are not good
No.
at the spycraft.
No.
Just
I am.
Yeah.
We stand in the sun, shine a bit too bright. Leave that to your companion.
Looks over at Grog and Carv, ignoring on each other.
No,
I took my hand out.
And then wiped it on Grog's glowing hair.
I tend not to leave a lot of discussion to them.
Hold on. I might
mess around. I'm very good at spycraft. I am a spy.
I'm
That's
not.
not what
Despite
a spy would
that kind of
say.
thing.
What?
Despite saying
I'm
that.
I'm not a spy right now. Right now, I'm a thief who's been asked to do a favor for somebody. But like in the past, I have served
as the
spy,
as
spy master
to
no less than 6
Dark
Lords, and only 5 of them got assassinated.
Was that before or after you ate an octopus?
Both.
Yeah!
I might be tempted to.
Grog slaps you in the stomach in an attempt to give him a high five.
Oh,
However,
my
My
tummy.
tummy.
but yeah, no, he helps you finish, and you can go ahead and cast the spell if you'd like.
That.
What were we
She's
asking
going
about?
to while we finish assembling all of her bones. And there are so many.
Can Grog help?
Don't you just need the skull?
Is Grog?
Yeah,
I
you do
mean, in
technically,
theory,
yes.
Is Grog looking particularly trustworthy?
As trustworthy as someone who just chewed on their friend's hand can be.
Is
Oh,
Grog
we're
ever
friends.
trustworthy?
Walk is gonna hunker down on like her heels, look Grog straight in the face, and say, "I know you're bored, but the longer this takes to put her together correctly, the longer we will be here."
Grog picks up one bone and goes, "This is a metatarsal, it wants to go over there," and then just puts it down.
I'm so proud of you. Come on in.
It's a jigsaw puzzle.
I don't
know where humans keep their bones.
Usually under their skin, but not always.
Sounds like this is a
Not
bunch of medicine
always.
checks.
Wait,
actually, hold on.
Yeah,
Karth's not trained in medicine. I don't know where.
The priest himself knows enough to help you. It's simple.
I mean, sure. We're just going for,
Yeah, we have
and also
reassembled
we're giving Grog the opportunity.
Grog,
But while we are
Grog knows what
while
metatarsal is.
we're doing this, she's going to have the priest give her as much of a rundown on the thing that she's capable of having. She wants all of the information straight into her brain, please.
Grog once played a game of reverse operation with a living doctor. It's a very good way of memorizing all the bone names.
The hip bone's connected to the
So,
bone.
she was originally a cleric of the Morning Lord, Lythander. And she did mostly caring for the wounded at the Abbey in the village in Kresk. After Strahd became a vampire, or not Strahd became a vampire, sorry. After Strahd, that makes no sense. She was one of the people who rose up and actually ended up leading the rebellion. Which is why the Abbey is now sort of considered the sort of last bastion of hope. But she was again interred here instead.
Okay.
And the priest does not know the specifics as to why. It was a long time ago. It was like the
Okay,
priest's
up
the
to
priest's
5
assumption.
questions.
Yeah, just like the priest's assumption is that the Abbey itself protects Christ,
Okay.
being fairly holy and consecrated, because it has a lot of spiritual power centered there, which is why the bones were buried here
Okay.
to help protect this village.
Okay. In which case she's going to cast it. The first question is, greetings, sister. Are you Aruka Markovia, the one they call Saint Markovia, servant of Lythander?
So the bones sit up, just suddenly.
Yeah.
And there is an intake and breath into non-existent lungs. And then answers. Damn straight.
Sister, we aim to kill Strahd for good. and return this plane and its inhabitants to the rest of reality. Your sword and armor would be really useful in doing so. Please may we borrow them?
Shit, you can have them. I ain't using them.
Well, that was easy.
Sister, do you know any strategic information about Strahd that might help us in destroying him, given that you came the closest anyone has ever come?
I can rephrase that.
I can rephrase
That is a very broad question.
Okay. Sister, your attempt to kill Strahd came closer than any before it or since. What was different about your approach?
Well, we were really the only ever directly. The army helped, as did a lot of the magic casting, a lot of luck and planning. It was a war. I fought him myself, and it wasn't good enough.
Nah.
Ask her if she knows why it didn't stick. She's had some time to think about it.
Sister, do you know why?
This question for
I know. Sister, do you know the means by which Strahd was able to return? Can you tell? Sister, can you tell us? I know it's technically a closed question, so if you're going to be a dick. Sister, can you tell us the means by which Strahd was able to return? Sister, please tell us if you know. She's amenable to us. Like, there's no reason for her to play fucking genie with us.
All I know is what everybody else knew. Some dark powers whisked him away here for unknown reasons. Reasons only known to him.
Sure sounds a lot like a no. Sister, can you tell us about any other powerful artifacts that we used to that might help? Are you aware? I was gonna say, are you aware of? And then it's technically like a closed question. Like,
That's a big question. So give me a second.
that she may or may not know about. So.
What's the closest relic we can find?
In miles and maybe.
You're asking
meters.
specifically about relics?
I asked about powerful artifacts. I'm assuming that they wouldn't have been relics when she was seeing them used, because this is so long ago. At that point, they would have been.
I genuinely do not want to be unhelpful. That is too. I'm going to as
That's
a
too big a
that is
question.
too broad of a question. You're essentially going, hey, you know all those powerful artifacts you and your friends? Could you just give us a list of what they are in Barovia? Like, that's a bit. You're just asking for a shopping list at that point. You
Yeah,
gotta work
yeah,
a little,
yeah.
You gotta work a little harder than that. It's a
Give
little-
us the MacGuffins. Are we
Sister,
considering that? Or-
No, because I just got told I couldn't ask it. Okay, sister, if
I have one.
do it.
Hold on, let me think how to phrase it.
So you don't have one.
I mean, I know what I want to ask. I just don't want to get fucking genied.
I am trying very hard not to genie, which is why I'm.
Yeah,
I was gonna say, technically speaking, T doesn't have to say that question's too broad. T could be like, she says some nonsense about how there's relics everywhere and then dies.
Yeah, she says no and then keels over.
Do you know anything about any other magic? I don't know. They belong to other people and just
Yeah.
die.
Just dies.
My question would basically be, is there any other ally that you had that we could talk to, who's close by? Living or
Okay.
dead, we can talk to the dead.
Okay, she'll say this. I don't know. Who would still be living?
That's okay.
But I will tell you 2 names.
Hell yeah.
And the 2 names she gives you, and I am desperately trying to figure out how to pronounce the one. So,
Type it.
Yeah. Arjun Vosthalt. Arjun Vosthalt. She gives you 2 names. There's Arjun Vosthalt, the dragon.
Jesus. That is a name.
And
A dragon, you say? Not a question.
and Mother Morgantha.
And what?
Mother Morgantha. You've met a Granny Morgantha.
Was that the hag?
Yes.
Yeah, more cookies.
Freya.
And that's your 5th question.
Yes, we cannot ask any more questions.
Yes. So with that,
Freya.
What?
The soothsayer, the fortune lady at the camp. She said we'd find an unexpected ally in a dead dragon's lair. This Argon Vassal might be the dead dragon.
She doesn't even get to die. She just immediately gets interrupted for exposition.
Yeah.
no, she just gently lays back down.
Good night.
And unlike Walker, you feel a drain on yourself. Make a Constitution saving throw. You resist the exhaustive effects of this drain, but you see and you look down, and the skull turns towards you. It goes, I'll be seeing you again. And she passes again.
Damn, that was ominous as shit. Hell yeah.
Walker
Wait, what was that?
Walker heads to her.
So the saint
Mm-hmm.
pulling on Walker's power
Oh.
turned to Walker and said, I'll be seeing you again.
Oh.
Take a finger. And then passed on.
I think that's an invitation.
Yeah, no, Walker goes to sense non-dominant hand and takes the pinky from the knuckle, so the 3 bones of the pinky.
Yep, you got it.
wraps it in a piece of clean cloth, stows it in one of her many jacket pockets.
I will also say, with that, you have also been granted the knowledge of her accoutrement.
Oh.
Sick.
The sword is just a really nice sword. Her sword was that. This is actually what would appear to be. It's still a sturdy sword. It will work in combat, but it appears to be largely, originally potentially not hers, as there's legend that her sword was shattered during the fight. So this was maybe made for her burial.
It's a replica.
More a burial sword. So you can call it Saint Markovia's burial blade. And it is silvered.
Hello.
And then
Instead of getting something from a restaurant, I went to the grocery and I got the bread, and now I'm having a sandwich.
You did what?
I got bread for a sandwich.
as for
bread.
As for the armor,
Damn. That's good as hell. So wait, is this a 19 AC armor?
Yes.
Yes.
I can't wear this armor.
Why not?
Why not?
It's heavy.
Are you not
trained in heavy?
I think I would know if I'm trained in heavy.
Rob could wear it.
Sure you are. Yeah, potentially Rob or I know potentially
Yeah.
Gaz.
Gaz could.
Mm-hmm.
Gaz is also I will point out Gaz is also currently working with just a normal sword.
Oh, true.
Fighting for so that just to keep in mind we need to remind him that he now has there's a potential silvered weapon that he can use to fight monsters.
Okay, we'll note that.
I don't like wearing armor. I like feeling the breeze on my bits.
But with that and with that information, as sort of that settles, and now that you know that, we'll actually go ahead and end for tonight.
Okay.
Woohoo!
So, you have two potential allies, one whom you've already met. Another is a dragon somewhere.
Or as per the prophecy, a dead guy living in the dragon's cave.
Potentially.
Not necessarily a dead guy.
It says a fell.
Turn aside to be like, that's this bit from the prophecy. Grog, at the very least, does not remember the prophecy happening. So occasionally people just turn around and go, the prophecy.
I mean, hold on.
It's
To be
side characters in a musical when like the songs might start and everyone goes, the king, the king, the king, the king, the king.
To be
Like,
fair,
what's going on.
to be
fair, the prophecy only happened to Karth.
So when Karth goes, hey, the prophecy, is everyone else just going, uh-huh?
I told them.
I
told everybody.
I took notes. I was paying attention. I was awake that session. Why wouldn't I know what the prophecy is?
It's right here in the pinned messages.
Grog can't see those.
I can't see those. Fair.
She's not on the
Alright.
phone. She's not in the group chat.
She's not in the. She's right. I can see her name in the group chat. I can see.
I'm just her secretary.
Hi, Maggie.
Hi, Maggie.
Alright.
I'm gonna go to bed and celebrate the fact that I
I'm
didn't
also
get my
going to head
character
to
killed.
bed, but
Yeah.
well done, everybody. You killed
Cool,
some
cool.
vampires, and
We
you got
sure
some
did.
neat stuff.
Mm-hmm.
We'll have to
Okay.
we'll have to check and see if you can wear heavy. I don't know if you can wear heavy armor or not.
Who?
I don't remember. You.
No, I can.
Okay, yeah. So it'll have to be one of your beefier people.
Yeah.
Your people.
Alright. For next time. Bye, recording.
Recording.
We're recording.